Shalom, shalom, shalom. Back for another quick lesson. And first and foremost, as always, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. And next, double honors to the head apostles / elder bishops of Great Millstone, who teach and who rule well. Peace, blessings, and safety to all you sincere Akim. Keep pushing, keep believing, and keep the faith, regardless of what people hear or forbear. And this short lesson is going to be called You Reap What You Sow. And this is speaking specifically to Esau, all right, to the Edomites. You are going to reap exactly what you have sown. Now, this is on Facebook, and I'm in this comment section. I'm just reading. It's a video, you know, the whole Israel-Palestine thing going on. And in the comments, of course, you have a bunch of Edomites justifying everything that's happening, the genocide that's happening to the Palestinians. All right, and of course they would do that because the same thing that the Amalekites are doing to the Palestinians is the same thing that Edomite Americans did when they came over here and slaughtered the Northern Kingdom, okay, so-called Native Americans and Latinos. So I'm just reading through these comments, and I clicked on this dude's page, Mr. Jeffrey Hicks, and he literally is the poster boy of an Edomite, literally. All right, I mean, the way that he thinks, the way that his profile is represented, everything. So I thought it'd be an edifying lesson just to observe the characteristics of an Edomite. So I'm going to bring out some scriptures, and Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect, where you may be scattered across the four corners of the earth. All right, so, you know, people in the comments talking about, you know, what's going on in the situation. And this dude said, right here at the top, he said, reap what you sow. All right, that's hence the title of this video. So let's get that in the scriptures. That's exactly right. It says, but he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done, and there is no respect of persons. All right. Let's get Galatians 6 and 7. And that's, you know, Esau is going to receive for all the wrong that he's done upon the face of the earth. It says, be not deceived. This is what I really want to get. Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived. Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. All right. Now, the Arabs have also been partakers of being slavers, so they're not exactly innocent either. But Esau is by far the champion of bloodshed across the face of the earth. All right, and you know, he's gonna reap what he sows. So, you know, be not deceived, for the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever man soweth, that shall he also reap. Let's get Job 4 and 8. It says, even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. All right, and that's what Esau Edom has coming to him. Okay. So I'm just gonna read some of these comments. All right. So he said, you reap what you sow, when everybody's going in on him, you know, yada, yada. And this dude, he said, if you have a dangerous animal in your home, do you give it free rein to go where it pleases? No, you respect its movements. You expel it, you kill it. What animal do you treat like your own family? The one who lives peacefully with you. Now, it's funny because he's speaking about the Israelis as if that land is their home, when the Jewish people came in 1948, they got that land through murder and slaughter and bloodshed, just like the Edomite, their cousins over here in America, got the land over here, acquired the land through murder and bloodshed. All right, and that's a trait of Esau. Let's go ahead and get that. Let's go ahead and get that right quick. Micah chapter 2. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. Why? Because the earth has been given to the hands of the wicked. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil. In that day, and this is what's happening now, shall one take up a parable against you and lament with a doleful lamentation and say, we be utterly spoiled. He hath changed the portion of my people. how hath he removed it from me? Turning away, he hath divided our fields. All right, so that's exactly, that's a trait of Esau. He does this all around the world. Okay, he goes in and he covets fields. He takes them by violence through murder and bloodshed, robbery, lies, deceit. All right, this is what Esau does. It says, let's see. I'm just gonna go through his comments. I don't really care about the rest. Yeah, this dude said they're not going to see the wrong in what the Israeli government has done because they did the same thing to the Native Americans on this side. Right, so that person knows. That person knows what's going on. And then, of course, this dude here, he is justifying the nonsense. Let's see. It says the Americans committed a genocide against the Native Americans. Will we reap what we sowed? And most definitely they will. All the nations are starting to see who the true cancer of the world is and will eventually rise up together to take down the sons of the wicked. It says, this person said, this dude, Jeff Hicks, he said, so-called Native Americans brutally attacked peaceful white settlers and they were wiped out. They reaped what they sowed. This guy. Palestine is headed down the same path. The land belongs to Israel. Now, even though the devil can only speak lies, which, as a matter of fact, let's just get that right quick. Let's just get that. Okay. It says, Psalm chapter 58, the wicked are estranged from the womb. Verse 3, Salakia. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So that's all he's doing. It's full of lies and deceit. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear. So the deaf adder that stoppeth their ear, like you try to tell them the truth, they stop at their ear. They don't want to hear the words of the truth, man, because they're Edomites. Okay, even in the land of the righteous shall they not learn righteousness. I think that's Isaiah 33. Let's see. Where is it at? Will not learn righteousness. Oh, here it is. Isaiah 26:10, Salakia. Let favor be showed to the wicked. They got a whole lot of favor right now. Yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. So the wicked cannot learn righteousness. They just can't. It's not within them. All right. So it says down here, you really believe that question mark? You really believe that the peaceful, quote unquote, peaceful white settlers came with no ill intent? This dude replied, he said, I think they came to settle land, grow crops, and raise families. So yes, they came with no ill intent. I imagine they got tired of getting scalped and shot full of arrows while trying to live peacefully, so they rightfully took action. It just didn't work out for the Indians, okay, in the long run. Okay, so I guess the natives just gave them the land. Trail of Tears, Wounded Knee, none of those ever happened. I'm being sarcastic, of course. I suppose slaves chained themselves up and put themselves on ships too. Beat themselves and hung themselves too. You are a true Edomite through and through, Red Man. And yeah, man, I mean, this dude's a poster boy for Esau. Let's go on his page. Look at that profile picture. Let's get a scripture. I believe this is Isaiah chapter 14. Actually, Obadiah, Salakia. Obadiah 1 and 4. Let's just get the chapter. It says, Obadiah chapter 1, I'm going to start at verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Because Esau, Edom, they descend from cave dwellers, all right? In Mount Seir, they were cave dwellers, all right? They were the ones who dwelt in the clefts of the rock. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. So they exalt thyself as the eagle. See? That's this dude's profile picture. All right? It says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? You see? I was lucky. I read that part already. Verse 5. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All right, so, it's talking about Esau and saying, like, if thieves come, are they not at least going to leave a little bit? See, when Esau come through, he take everything. You know what I'm saying? He take everything. He cannot be satisfied. Matter of fact, let's go there. I think it's Habakkuk chapter 2. Slakia. So he exalted himself as the eagle. All right. That's Obadiah 1 and 4. Right. And matter of fact, before I read this, let's see. See the war eagle. That's a profile picture. Every Edomite nation has done that. All right. The ancient Romans. See, doesn't that look familiar? Roman Empire eagle, right? American eagle. I don't have to look that up. I believe Russia as well represents himself by an eagle. See? So that's a common trait of Esau to do that. Represent themselves by eagles. Let me see what I was gonna go. Let's go back to the profile. All right. Former sergeant at U.S. Marines. So this dude, loves killing. Red man. Came out red all over like a hairy garment. Genesis chapter 27, I believe. Actually, it's like, is that? Let's just get it. Let's just get it. $25. And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. All right. So Esau is red. That's why I called him a red. That's why I called him a red man. Let's see. Esau loves to hunt. So-called white man loves to hunt. Okay. Genesis 25 and 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. So Esau was a cunning hunter. All right. I said they're the main ones that love to just go out there just slaughtering animals for no reason. At least when the so-called Native Americans would kill an animal, they'd use every single part of the animal. They would do things for purpose. They weren't just because they enjoyed killing. But once again, that's a trait of Esau. See, look at this. And she got that smile. I'm going to tell you, see this right here? Never trust a man that looks like this. Okay? The biggest criminals, the biggest crooks are those with a suit and tie. All right? Let's get some precepts. Psalms 55 and 11. Let's go there. Oh, Salakia, 55 and 21, that's what I meant to get. All right. Main tactic of Esau. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. You better look up, you better read about Wounded Knee. Read about the Trail of Tears, man. And all the other, many, many other atrocities. Those are just the ones I can think of off the top of my head, but that's what Esau is known for. They come in, they make treaties with you, and then they break them. Or they try to find what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? They try to find loopholes in the contract so they can screw you over. They do this in everything that they do, man. They're full of deceit. All right. Proverbs chapter 6. Look, Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 12. A naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a froward mouth. He winketh with his eyes, he speaketh with his feet, he teacheth with his fingers. Frowardness is in his heart. He deviseth mischief continually, he soweth discord. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. And that's exactly what's going to happen to the wicked. All right. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. These 6 things doth the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. That's all he's known for. And a heart that devises wicked imaginations, that be swift and run into mischief. A false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. He's a false witness that's speaking lies. All right. Let's get this. Numbers chapter 35, verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for the blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. All right, so the Lord, he has to shed these Edomites' blood, man, because many nations have been cut off by these Edomites. They defiled the land over here in the United States and America. They defile every land that they touch. They shed much blood everywhere that they touch, man. And I'm just gonna look at this dude's profile a little bit more, and then we're gonna get some scriptures. I'm just gonna keep bringing out scriptures, but yeah, man. I mean, this dude, look at that, just red as hell, man. Full on Edomite. Okay, full on Edomite. You never trust somebody like this, man. Never trust. Matter of fact, let's just get that. I'm not gonna look at this dude's page no more. Never trust thy enemy. All right, and these Edomites, they are enemies. Never trust thy enemy. Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thy enemy, for it's like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. All right, so you know this man is wicked. All right, as iron rusteth, you can't return rust. You know what's the rust is there to stay. This man's wickedness is there to stay. All right, let's get another scripture, and I'm just gonna run through this quick because I gotta head out, get ready to go to work. Can the Ethiopian change his skin? And the leopard his spots? Here we are. Jeremiah 13 and 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. These people, man, Edomites, Esau, Edom, they're accustomed to doing evil. That's all they do. But see, the Lord getting ready to pay them back. You see? Right? And like I said, according to this man, they just came to the quote-unquote peaceful white settlers, which ain't nobody white. Let's get this. Exodus 21 and 16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, right? Or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. That's exactly what the Lord's got coming to these devils. All right. The Lord is going to utterly destroy Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. That's what all this chaos is rising up in the world for. So I think, let's see, maybe I'll close out with this because I got to get going. Ezekiel 35, chapter 1. So like Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and prophesy against it. And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. I will stretch out mine hand against thee. I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end, therefore as I live, saith the Lord. And Deuteronomy 39 and 40 say, the Lord lives forever. Ye are never going to escape. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So Esau, Edom, you love blood, you love killing. You're gonna get your full. All right, you're gonna get your fill. All right, more blood than you can handle. Boatloads of it. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with the slain men, in thy hills and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers. that shall they fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy cities shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. So this is your judgment. It's your judgment for all your wickedness. All right, let's get a few more scriptures. I'm going to wrap it up. Here we are. Let's see. There's a certain scripture I wanted in here. Okay. Where is it at? Where is it at? Okay. I'll go down. I'll read this. It says, Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 31. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, saith the Lord God of hosts, the most proud, Esau, even the so-called white man. For thy day is come, and that time that I will visit thee, and the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up. I will kindle a fire in his cities, and shall devour all round about him. You see? It says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. Their Redeemer is strong. The children of Israel and the children of Judah, the northern and southern kingdom, okay, Latinos, Native American Indians, and the children of Judah, so-called Negroes, all right. Their Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. A sword is upon, verse 36, a sword is upon all the liars, and they shall dote. A sword is upon her mighty men, and they shall be dismayed. A sword is upon the horses, upon the chariots, upon all the mingled people that are in the midst of her, and they shall become as women. A sword is upon her treasures, and they shall be robbed. All right. So that's what's coming for Esau, man. He ain't going to get away. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 10. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. And they want to hide this, but we're not going to let them get away from this, man. We're not going to let them get away from their history. All right? We're going to taunt them with it day after day, night after night. Habakkuk 2 and 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay, with thick burden. And that's also going into debt. That's really going into the debt that Esau Edom has amassed upon the face of the earth. All right, with all the different nations. He's got a financial debt, and he's got a debt of bloodshed he's got to pay. And the Lord is gonna flip everything around over Esau Edom. Let's get this right quick. Lamentations chapter 4. Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. And I'm going to close out with this, because I could go all day. Close out with this. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. All right, so this is what we're looking forward to. We're looking forward to see Esau Edom downfall. All right, and the deliverance of the elect of the nation of Israel, which once again consists of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. All right, and Lord will, this is soon come, man. Lord's will. So with that being said, all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kakwadash. Shalom.